So is there any clause in the agreement on penalties? Like if the Naidu government chooses to scrap the deal, what would be the liability in?
See, nobody is so insane to scrap something. This saves almost 1 lakh crores over 25 years. It is the cheapest source of power. It is the cheapest rate. 2 rupees 49 paise with ISTS, interstate transmission charges waiver. Happens to be the cheapest rate Andhra Pradesh government has ever procured power. Forget about now, has ever procured. In fact, I can show you the rates of 2020 నుంచి చూపించు 2000 నుంచి చూపించుమా 2000 నుంచి చూపించుపోయి 2009 నుంచి 3 rupees 70 paise, 2010 5 rupees 67 paise, 2011 4 rupees 6 paise, and 2014 Chandrababu Naidu వచ్చేసరికి 6 rupees 99 paise also it went. So they say the rates. And as far as wind is concerned, Aniki Mama, this is solar entry is from 2009 predominantly. That's when solar came into the picture. So that's how solar has been moving. 2009 to 2017, that's how the rates have been moving around. That is Chandrababu Naidu's regime. And now in our regime, there's just one single power sale agreement, which is 2 rupees 49 paise. So you can see the difference where we stand versus whatever rates that you have seen so far in any chief minister's regime. And now coming to wind. Wind is 4 rupees 84 paise. 1995, 6 megawatt. I don't know how 6 megawatt came into the picture. That is the only exception. 6 megawatt, of course. The capacity is 6 megawatt versus 7,000 megawatt that we are talking about. So the rate per se, it is the cheapest power in Andhra Pradesh. And this is a historic decision. The central government should be appreciated for the initiative that they have taken. And they're promoting Atmanirbhar, solar manufacturing within the country, where you don't have to import from China, where you don't have to import from these countries and be always dependent on them.
Just to understand this better, the parks were to be set up in Rajasthan, the power that we were purchasing. Where exactly were the parks coming? Because you mentioned that the irradiation level...
I'm not bothered about where they are setting up. As far as I'm concerned, SECI has come back. SECI has given me this letter.
No, but that
and
SECI
has said, SECI has given me this letter and SECI has said, I'm giving you power at 2 rupees 49 paise and it has interstate transmission charges. So where they get it, it's not my concern. As far as my concern is, as far as I am concerned, I get the power at 2 rupees 49 paise and I pay the check to SECI. Discoms are the buyers, SECI is the provider.
Why
Might give the check to SECI. So where they bring is, I think you should probably go into your net and probably you should do a little bit of surfing yourself. Maybe they'll be from one of these states, Rajasthan or Gujarat, is what I'm presuming.
Yeah, why I'm asking the question is for that, because you claim that the irradiation levels are high, so the production cost would be lesser. And the price is 1.9.
Why are we bothered about what all those things are? As far as I am concerned, 2 rupees 49 paise is all what I have gotten. Now you tell me in my shoes, if you were in my shoes, what would you do? Somebody, the central government gives you a letter, shoots a letter to you, saying 2 rupees 49 paise, I will supply power to you. And I appreciate whatever you're doing for the upliftment of farmers. These are my takeaways. Out of the blue, I get a letter, September 15th. And what are the takeaways in that letter? Central government is writing to state government. SECI is writing to state government. And what is the other takeaway? 2 rupees 49 paise. It is the least discovered price in my tendering process that I have undertaken in 2020. It is the least discovered rate. That is 2 rupees 49 paise. And they are saying that we have also made a note of that in that letter from SECI. And they are saying we will offer you at the same discovered lowest rate, which apparently also happens to be the cheapest power the state of Andhra Pradesh has ever procured. Also. And they are also saying as a special incentive, we are also giving you interstate transmission charges waivers. Now you tell me I get this letter. What am I supposed to do? Throw it in the dustbin and forget about it? Or do something about it? That's exactly what I did. I did something about it, which in turn translates to a saving of 4,400 crores per annum. In 25 years, more than 1 lakh of crores. That is the saving that I get.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు సోలార్ విద్యుత్తుకు సంబంధించిన ఒప్పందాలు కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వానికి రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వానికి మధ్య జరిగిందనేది మీరు చెప్తుంది క్లియర్గా కనిపిస్తుంది సార్. అయితే మీ మీద ప్రధానంగా వస్తున్న ఆరోపణ ఏంటంటే అక్కడెక్కడో అమెరికా కోర్టులో ఆదానికి సంబంధించిన కేసులో మీకు లంచాలు 1700 కోట్లు వచ్చాయని అక్కడెక్కడ అమెరికా కోర్టులో మీ పేరు బయటకు వచ్చిందనేది ప్రధానంగా చేస్తున్నటువంటి ఆరోపణ సార్. దానికి సంబంధించి
ఎక్కడ కూడా నా పేరు ఎక్కడ లేదు రమేష్. కావాలంటే ప్లీజ్ గో త్రూ వాట్ ఎవర్ దోస్ పీపుల్ హెవ్ సెడ్ అండ్ టాక్. Somebody should be a fool to name me or anybody else. Somebody should be a fool because I never dealt with them. See, you tell me one thing. Where did this originate from? Had SECI not written to me, had SECI not offered to me this phenomenal offer of 2 rupees 49 paise and along with that interstate transmission charges waiver, there is no deal. Where did this originate from? This originated from SECI, which is central government, and it consummated with SECI, where the signatories are the state government, the DISCOMs, and SECI. So where is any third party there? And if somebody is so foolish and so stupid, and somebody goes by hearsay, speaks some kind of nonsense and stupidity, then nobody can help.
Sir, the specific allegation.
So just wanted to ask you, like you mentioned, the document that says that met with Mr. Gautam Adani, and that there was some sort of incentive that was offered. And so you're saying you've never met with Gautam Adani when this deal was in?
No, Ma, you need to have clarity as to what is written also. See, nowhere it mentions that incentives were offered to me. Because there is no way anybody can offer any incentives to me, first of all. Number one, businessmen meeting heads of the states is not something which is unusual. It is in fact an ordinary practice. Why do we organize industrial summits? Why do we invite people? Why does any state go forward and compete with other states to bring in industrialists into our state? So Adani meeting me is not something which is out of the ordinary. He would have met me several times before, several times after also during my 5 years regime. So what has that got to do with any of this? And he's got ongoing projects in the state of Andhra Pradesh. He's got ongoing endeavors also in the state of Andhra Pradesh, within the state of Andhra Pradesh. So whatever discussions take place, they always take place what is within the state of Andhra Pradesh. Why would anybody talk about something which is not in the purview? And as far as this is concerned, there is nothing there. It originated from SECI. How can anybody talk to me about something which is not even there in air, which is not even there? See, if not, SECI would have probably written these kind of letters to so many states. It so happened that I responded positively. That is their job. So whom SECI sells to is government's department. It is basically the offer that has come to me is not only come to me exclusively. They have given the similar offer to, as you see, in Tamil Nadu, Orissa, Chhattisgarh, and so many other states also. They would have written similar letters. But we responded positively and we took it forward. What is wrong in it? In fact, 2 rupees 49 paise is the best rate that any state could get. And the cheapest source of power that any state could ever dream of.
Are you saying this as a case of defaming you? If so, are you going to fight it legally?
In fact, I would be serving defamation notices to Eenadu, to Andhra Jyoti, both of them. The vernacular Telugu media, who happens to be the media face of Telugu Desam Party. These people are not, in the guise of being neutral, these people are never neutral. These people are working for Telugu Desam Party, and repeatedly these people have tried to malign my reputation, in spite of me telling several times that interstate transmission charges waiver is applicable to this project. They consistently twist the facts to say that 2 rupees 49 paise is plus interstate transmission charges is what is applicable to the state of Andhra Pradesh. Consistently, in spite of me putting up all these all these documents, the SECI letter, the power sale agreement content, the CER modification, CER modified data, modified regulations, and Ministry of Power, their order copy to CERC. In spite of me putting all these documents in public domain in YSRCP website officially, being made available to everybody, in spite of that, repeatedly these people consistently speak of, rather than thanking, rather than appreciating me, these people go ahead and try to malign my reputation. Interstate transmission charges is a huge step. It's a huge waiver. It's a huge incentive offered as a special incentive to the state. And one should appreciate that for having concluded such a historic PPA, such a historic power sale agreement.